Hey Pisces, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and those cross-watching. In today's reading, we're going to take a look and see what the cards predict for you for the upcoming week. It is going to be a general reading, so the messages therefore are going to be general. If you're after a personal reading with messages personally tailored to you and your situation, feel free to reach out and inquire. My email address will be listed below the video. Otherwise, let's go ahead and take a look and see what messages are coming in for you, Pisces. Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and also for those cross-watching as well. Okay, in the bottom of the deck you've got the Page of Swords. It feels like there's a new romantic energy, or there's a person here who's definitely interested in you here, Pisces. Okay, someone new. This person does feel as though they feel familiar, but it's a new type of energy. So I don't know if this person is going to remind you of someone else, maybe someone you've dated from the past, maybe like a friend or someone you knew in the past. Or I don't know if it's just this sense of familiarity. You'll feel really comfortable with this person, you'll feel really at ease with this individual, but it does feel like this person is around you and is trying to connect with you. It kind of feels like their access to you is restricted, so they may not necessarily have they don't have your number, or they don't have your social media, so they're either trying to find out as much as they can about you with whatever knowledge and information they have. But it just feels like this is someone who is very eager, very keen and enthusiastic to get to know you. Okay, someone who's definitely interested in you. It could be someone that you're already flirting with, so someone who's an existing energy in your life, but I don't think there's a solid relationship, or there's like you guys haven't solidified or cemented anything just yet. You're both into each other, and I can see that there is going to be a lot of in the near future, not necessarily this week, but I do think there's something here that's happening this week. So you might hear from this individual, or you might see this particular individual, and I'm seeing that there's a lot of flirtation, a lot of flirty banter. This is someone who will definitely let you know that he or she is interested. Okay, so he or she might not necessarily even be very subtle. They may just they may be very forward with you when they do flirt, or they may just be very direct. Okay, be very direct, and yeah, it doesn't feel like this person is very subtle. They're definitely showing you that they're interested. They're definitely showing you that they're keen and they want to get to know you. So expect some sort of message. Okay, expect a message, expect communication from this person. It does feel like a brand new energy, and this does give me a sense of this is new. This is new. This is very exciting. This is just, it's starting off. And let me tell you, give this a chance. Give this a chance, because for some of you, maybe you're not necessarily open to dating right now. You're not open to love. Maybe, you're a little bit put off relationships right now. Like whatever your reason, some of you might find yourself a little bit standoffish, but give this a chance, because I'm telling you that there is so much potential, okay? And this person may not necessarily be your typical type, or maybe you're just, you just don't want to do the whole dating thing or whatnot, but it just feels like you don't want to miss this, is what I'm trying to say. So give it a chance. Don't be so quick to write this person off. Don't be so quick to dismiss this, because this could truly be the start of something wonderful. It could really be the start of something something that you've been wanting. Okay, I'm also seeing nostalgia. I see you pretty nostalgic, or I see you, some of you are going to be working on a project, or you'll find yourself feeling quite like a very strong sense of nostalgia here with the Six of Cups energy. You may potentially end up hearing from someone in the past. It could be a romantic energy, it could be a friend, it could be someone whom you were connected to this person very strongly in the past, but maybe life got in the way, or then maybe this person just fell off your radar. So someone here may be connecting with you, or you might be connecting with this person, purely because I see you being prompted. I see you being very like fueled by this wave of nostalgia that is going to wash over you. You could also find yourself rereading text messages from a certain individual, scrolling through your phone, looking back at photos. It's like you're missing the way that something once was. It doesn't have to be romantic, although for some of you it could be a romantic energy that you're going to reach out to, or this person is going to reach out to you. That's not to say that you guys are going to revisit anything. I mean, it might, for some of you that could very well be it, but I think some of you are very curious to see what this person has been up to, what's going on with their energy, how's life treating them. Or if this person is reaching out to you, then they're pretty nostalgic and they may be missing what they had with you. Again, that's not to say that you or them want to recreate anything or even revisit anything, but it just may be, a little bit of indulging in a little bit of nostalgia. You could also be going back to something that you loved. So, and it's funny because it'll feel like one day you just wake up and you want to connect with this person, or you want to, communicate with this person, or you want to go back and pick up on this project, or you want to go back and finally do, what it is that you've wanted to do. It just feels like you woke up one morning and you had this light bulb moment, and then all of a sudden, you're off to it. But it just feels like there's been a build up. There's definitely been a build up behind whatever this is. So subconsciously, maybe not even like, you might not even have been aware of it, but subconsciously I feel like you've been there's some sort of craving or yearning or a longing either for the past of some sort. So you're trying to go back to what you once had with someone, or just what you once had in general. You're trying to recreate, or you're trying to revisit, whether it's a project, a friendship, a connection, a relationship, or just even certain feelings, certain emotions, right? You're trying to stir up certain emotions within you that are fueled by something from the past or someone from the past. So the past is going to play a very important role this week. So whether it's you going back to the past, you might be going back to revisit something, even revisit maybe a childhood home that you grew up in, or you're going back to something that you loved doing. Okay, so it could be that did not make sense at all. That was not even English. That was gibberish. You could find yourself going back to maybe like a dream, a childhood dream that you've had, or you could find yourself going back to maybe a company that you once worked with, or a job you once had. Something here is calling you, okay, and it has something to do with the past or a childhood dream. I'm seeing communication. I'm seeing some exciting communication coming in this week as well. For those of you that have been, if you've been waiting to receive results from any like competitions or contests, or even communications, whether this is a result or if you've applied for a loan, there is some favorable communication coming in. So I'm seeing that perhaps, if you've applied for a loan, it is being approved. If you're waiting for results, you're going to get some pretty successful, positive results, or even feedback from whoever this may be. Okay, so if you've been waiting for something to come in, some sort of contact or communication, I see that coming in for you very strongly. I'm also seeing travel. Some of you are going to be making travel plans, or you have been thinking about making some travel plans. I see you finally cementing something this week. You might potentially even pop in and speak to a travel agent just to get something going, or you might, do the research yourself. But I'm seeing that some of you have this longing. And that's the other thing. Some of you want to go to a different place. You might want to visit a different city, like a complete different state, or even like a complete different country. The reason why you felt this so strongly, and this is for only a handful of those Pisces, but you know who you are, you know exactly who you are, because you felt this longing. It's like this longing and this craving to visit a certain place, even though you've never been there before, okay? Or maybe you have and you want to go back, but for some of you this is a new place. You've never been there before, but there's something there that's calling you. That's because there's something there that waits for you over there, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a soulmate, whether it's, you know, a job or a dream, or, you know, some sort of personal endeavor. The reason why it calls you is because there's something over there for you, okay? So look into that. There's this sense of heavy energy that I feel like has been really weighing you down here, Pisces, and you need to let it go, okay? There's something here that feels like it's honestly, it's been like a very heavy weight to carry. Maybe you're holding on to a secret that you need to offload, okay? You need to share it with someone so that you can get this heavy weight off you. There's something here that you're feeling pretty guilty about. You might be having some regrets about what what you said, or what you could have said, or what you did, or what you could have done. Whatever this is, I feel like this is something that you keep holding on to, and it's festering. The wound, this emotional wound, this psychological wound, is never really going to heal if you keep picking at it. So it's so important that whatever this is, you need to make peace with it, because I can see that it's could be disturbing your sleep patterns. You might not be getting a lot of sleep or rest as a result of it. And especially for those of you who have had trouble sleeping lately, or if you're insomniacs, or if you just, your sleeping patterns have been interrupted, that's because deep down inside there's something that you've buried, or there's something that you've been keeping to yourself, and it's been eating at you. So whatever this is, you need to make peace with, okay? Forgiving someone, forgiving yourself, it doesn't mean, if this is someone that's hurt you, you need to forgive this person. Forgiveness doesn't mean that it's okay that they did what they did, or they said what they said. It's just acceptance of what was, so that you can heal, and that you can grow, and that you can move forward from it. So whatever this is, and there is something that's been on your mind lately, because it's something that you have been, let me tell you, you've been giving this a lot of mental energy. I think this week there's an opportunistic time for you to let go of whatever this guilt-ridden energy is, okay? So let go, release, and you'll find yourself as light as a feather. Alright, and these are your messages, guys. Thanks for watching and listening. Please show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. Bye!